Hello everyone, Lloyd Lightside from Lightside Energy Healing. Just come on today to start a number of videos I'm going to be doing to help us lean into our energetic nature rather than our physical nature as such in the outside world. And as such, I want to provide tools for other people out there who are on this journey, navigating their awakening path and becoming who they really are. So this first video is going to be about what I think is a real fundamental and very important part of the spiritual journey, and that's understanding energy. That literally everything is energy. And when we first start to realise and understand this concept, it can be quite confusing and quite hard to get our head around. But to put it in the most grounded way possible is, I see it as just take a look at in your house, for instance. Everything in your house came from a thought. So it was a thought, and then it became a thing. And as we've in humanity, we've evolved in consciousness. We've taken other people's thoughts and then built on them. So it's grown. So, for instance, let's say there's a caveman, and he is fed up of being in his cave, so he goes outside. He's walking around. He's tired. So he sits on a rock. And he's like, oh, it's quite nice, comfortable here on this rock. And then slowly he's like, I like sitting on my rock, but it's heavy and I can't move it. So then he has a thought of making something he can sit on that can be portable. And that's where a chair was born as such. And everything man-made or constructed by man outside, it came from these thoughts and these evolutions of thoughts for something that they liked or something they believed in, and they've grown and grown and grown, and that's where we are now. So from that perspective, you can see how it all was an energetic thought. And when I say energy, I'd say law of attraction is thoughts become things. You are your thoughts, and obviously on a subconscious level, we don't always realize that. And without this being a prime teaching to us, it could be quite hard all of a sudden to realize that everything that is going on in your reality is because of your focus on it. That's quite a big concept to understand, but it's true. And when you can start to see life from this perspective, then you realize your strength and your power and how you can change. You can change reality literally by mastering your thoughts or transcending your thoughts. I mean, a lot of people lean into meditation, and that is a way of transcending your thoughts, your ego mind, to put you in a place of stillness, a place of being. That's what meditation is. And we can spend hours meditating, and all it does is it puts us in a place of ease and acceptance of where we are now. It allows positive energy to flow through our body, and it clears our mind to take away some of these negative thought patterns that we've maybe inherited or we've come to believe of ourselves and others through our life experience. So a real fundamental, basic grounding start for anyone who's woken up on their spiritual journey, and even the most spiritual person, is to never forget that thoughts become things. Your mind is a projector of your reality, and you need to always remember that mindfulness. Now, some of us, like I was saying about meditation, some of us like to spend a long time meditating, or to do meditations that are guided by other people. That helps us to remove certain programs that we have, or fear-based beliefs and things like that, so we can expand in our consciousness. But I still think one of the most powerful things you can do is really study the law of attraction. Look at Abraham Hicks, all her amazing videos that are on YouTube. The whole concept is amazing, and you'll feel it energetically. You'll take that in, and something in here will resonate with it, and you'll see how she can flip something negative to something positive in a very short space of time, just by using words, and it's step by step. Like I say, so we'll go from everything's rubbish to look at all this amazing things that are coming to me, and you can, during her videos, you can follow that and feel it. You can feel the energy and the momentum it builds, and that's what we're trying to achieve in ourselves. Is we when we first wake up spiritually, it's usually if it's a big awakening, it's usually from a place where we've had to stop and face ourselves. That's basically what it is. We've got to look in the mirror and face the fact that a lot of the time we're really not happy with where we are, and how did I get here, and how can I move forward? And that's when we awaken and we get help, and it's trusting that help. It's a very hard obstacle to do at first, because it's like being cracked open to a whole new world. We thought we had a handle on life and where we were going and what life was, and then all of a sudden it's opened up, and you realise that there's so much more than we've been taught or we were told. And it's like trying to go into a new world. Why you're still in the unhappy world that you were in, where you're unhappy, or what caused it. So it can be quite a challenging prospect. Also, when you open up, it's like your mind's been blown, and for a little while you may feel almost like you're going crazy, because it doesn't conform to the people around you. Their beliefs are not going to conform to your new beliefs as such, because you're only attracting people of the same energy as yourself. So for a while on this journey, you're probably going to feel alone, and that's one of the hardest parts. So as soon as you're brave enough, I would suggest you reach out to a person, somebody in your outside environment who you can talk to and share your thoughts with, get them out. And there's so many great spiritual teachers, Reiki masters, things like that. So people who own crystal shops, they're all spiritually awakened, and there's plenty of people for you to talk about. So one, in the physical world, I want you to know you're not alone, and there's plenty of people out there. It's just before this, you weren't attracting them sort of people, because you weren't open. You weren't open to it, so they couldn't come. You couldn't meet them. But now that this has happened, start sharing your thoughts. There's hundreds of different Facebook groups. There's loads of spiritual teachers on YouTube. Like I said, but start with the law of attraction. Like I said, because that's going to help you understand the concept of what's happening, and why maybe you're in an unhappy place at the time, and also reach out to somebody and learn some grounding techniques. Are very important, very, very important for when you first awaken, to help you stay in your environment without going too far up into the cloud, shall we say. So grounding is so important, and it can be as easy or as difficult as you make it. So one of the best ways to ground is literally just go for a walk outside, get outside and try and go somewhere with a bit of nature. And no matter how busy your mind is, you just feel yourself calming down and just easing back into your body where you belong, and just feeling more centered and less up in the air. For me, when I first woke up, I was really, really up in the air. I had no idea of any of these concepts. I didn't believe in anything. There was no more. I was a complete atheist, and I had no spiritual beliefs, no affiliations to any. God was just something else, God, source, angels, that's all the stuff that other people believed in, and that was fine for them, but that wasn't me. And then I was cracked open to this whole new world, and that changed, and that changed very quickly, in a beautiful way. But at first, it can be very challenging. So, any of you out there who are going through this, just know you're not alone. There's plenty of us here. I offer a number of services. A lot of the time, it's just being able to speak to somebody and know that you're not going crazy. That is enough. Like I said, so if that's through a teacher, whatever that is for you, or is it just by watching videos, which a lot of the time is at first because you're trying to understand what's going on. Just understand that you're becoming who you really are. The reason that it happened is because you had got yourself into a stale situation that you're unhappy with. You had repeated patterns and cycles that brought you to a place where, you were really unhappy, and the outside world couldn't help you anymore. You had to do it yourself. And that's why I say spiritual awakening is really about facing yourself. And once you start this, it unfolds, and you're constantly going to have to face yourself. And that's the nature of this journey as such. So Abraham Hicks, amazing. Start learning the law of attraction. She does some brilliant books as well. She's wrote some amazing books that will really help you understand it, and also goes into sort of her journey and how she tapped into these energies in the first place. So it's from a very human perspective if you read the books, and it just helps you to understand what we are capable of and what the true nature of us is. Okay. Let's say I'm offering a number of services. Something else that can really help you when you first wake up is learning to manage your own energy is massive. So I would say Reiki is an amazing foundation just to learn to soothe yourself, and everything comes from within, and that's what you're understanding with the law of attraction, that your outside world responds to you. So if you can manage your energy, then you're already on a winning path and into changing your whole world. I'm offering I offer courses online about with Reiki. So I use Holy Fire Reiki, and these courses just help you. Reiki 1 is about managing yourself and your own energies, and as you lean into that and grow, then it goes on to other levels. So Reiki 2 is then about once you've got used to these energies, then you can start working on other people and helping them. So all part of this awakening is you expanding and helping others to expand as well. And that's the biggest part of our mission. Now, some of us may be called to healing, others not. but we all have the ability. We all have an innate ability to heal ourselves and heal others. Our body actually does all the work for physical healing. It's inbuilt and it always repairs itself. It's whether we can tap into that positive energy to allow it to happen. Okay, so any of you out there who are wanting to learn healing, like I said, I'm running online courses now with Reiki. Also for more advanced healers, if you've done Reiki and things like that, I'm making a course that's going to be available very soon for you to tap into a higher level of healing. I don't mean that it is just bringing together a lot of concepts, multi-dimensional concepts into your healing so that you can heal on a mind, body, soul level consciously. So there's a method to everything you're doing, and you can understand why you might be doing this or why you might be feeling that. These tap into past lives, energetic blocks, energy cords, the aura, managing the aura, repairing the aura, the Akashic records, untethering from past experiences, just to help your clients expand and move, obviously yourself as well, but your clients as well. So these are some of the courses that I'm going to be offering. So if any of you are interested, just go onto my website and click on. There's going to be dates set there for certain courses. So if you're interested, tap in. Thanks. Bye.